Welcome back, guys. After spending some time with this game, I'm just going to come right out and say Software Inc. is a really, really good game. I didn't get it at first. Boy, this game has a steep learning curve, and it's difficult. Like, accessibility to the game is kind of difficult. You've got to spend some time with it. But, boy, if you do, are you going to get rewarded? The depth to this, like initially you see it and it's like, oh, well, you can do some contract work and it's kind of boring. And then you can kind of develop some software and that seems a little bit boring. But then you realize that you can't just make like operating systems and like visual graphics tools and stuff, but you can make games. And then you can make like MMOs. But to have an MMO, you've got to have a server farm and you've got to have like huge corporate offices. And it's freaking... This game's huge and it's insane and I'm loving it. So I figure our little company, we now in episode 1, we started off, we just got our little office, right? We just sitting here, right? And we did a bit of contract work and we basically paid for the office. So we started off with 10,000, we ended up with virtually 10,000. But we've paid for our little office. So what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to make $1 million, right? How about that as a target? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make $1 million. Now, I'm doing as much as I can to try and learn the game and learn tips and tricks that I can pass on to you. Okay, first tip that I'm going to pass on. Cleaning. Look at this. Our office is getting dirty, and fairly soon I'll get a message pop up saying the office is dirty and the employees don't like it and whatever. And then I'll have to hire cleaning people to come in. Now, I can either hire permanent cleaners or I can just hire, like, you know, a temporary contract cleaner to just come in and clean the place. And it costs about $200 to clean the place. So you don't want to be doing it, like, too often. So, tip, go to build mode. Right, here's our bus stop over here. What we're going to do, we're going to put in an entry hall, right? And you want it to be, like, as long as possible. So we're going to have a nice long entry hall down here. And what that means is when they walk in, instead of tramping the dirt straight into the office, they're going to tramp the dirt along here, right? And it'll keep the dirt out of the office longer so that we don't have to call the cleaning people so often. Saves us a little bit of money. However, by the end of this episode, $200 for cleaning just is not going to be an issue. Right, because I want them this to be as long as possible, I'm going to move this door. Right, so we're going to get rid of that door. Yeah, get rid of that door. This window is kind of irrelevant there, but if we put a window on the other side, so let's get a window, then we can light the hallway and we'll get light through into the office. But we want a bit more light in the office. We are going to spend the now our office is nice and light. We're going to spend some of the profits that we made in the last episode. So we're going to decorate the office a little bit. Oh, we're big. We're important. We made money. We're a contract programmer, for God's sake. So yeah, we're going to spend loads of cash. We're going to have a big fat ass desk. And what else are we going to do? Now, even though our founder doesn't have any needs, he doesn't need to go to the bathroom, he doesn't need to eat, doesn't need to drink, doesn't feel hot and cold. Our computer does feel hot and cold. Right, so we kind of need to do something to control the temperature. So if we go to temperature, we'll put in a radiator so that we keep warm when it's cold. And we also need ventilation because this thing will overheat if it's too hot. So we'll put a ventilator in there. Cool. Now this is saying, what's this saying? There's no way to get into this room. Good point. Good point. Let's put in a bit of a door, shall we? So let's go door and we'll get into the office there, and we need a door. We need a front door into our entrance hall over here. Cool. Right, now we're all happy again. Haven't finished though. We're still going to decorate a bit more. Let's go to needs. Now we don't need this stuff, but I'm going to put the freaking stuff in anyway. Don't care. We're going to have a fridge so we can, you know, keep our snacks, keep our Hot Pockets, because let's face it, programmers live on Hot Pockets. We all know that. It's a well-known fact. We'll have a coffee machine because I'll tell you now, even though you might think it's a myth, people live on frickin' coffee in offices. They really do. And what else are we going to put in? We're going to put in some decoration because we made some money. We're going to spend some of it. We're going to have a big-ass plant. So a big-ass plant over there. We'll have a clock because we need to know what time it is so that we can go home. There we go. We'll have a clock. And you know what? Let's have a picture. Let's have a picture on the wall. Where should we have a picture on the wall? Should we have a picture on the wall over here? Yeah, let's have a picture on the wall. And look at the picture while we're deciding which flavour Hot Pocket to have. Okay, so cool. We've got our nice little office now. And we're all set up. What are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Now, we've just spent like, I don't know, like, $2,500 on our new swanky office that we really like. And what are we going to do next? Well, we're going to develop, we've decided we're going to be like Bill Gates. We're going to sit in our little office and we're going to develop an operating system. So we go down here to develop software. And we're not going to go through the tutorial. I've been through the tutorial like a couple of times. And I've also been doing some research and reading up. So I think I know what I'm doing for once. Wouldn't that be nice? So we're going to have, well, let's have a name for our product first. Tiger Shade OS, I kind of like, actually. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that. We'll go, I quite like that. Right, this is going to be an operating system. There are different types. You can have visual tools and audio tools and game engines and games. And then there will be other stuff that comes along later, I think. Or at least, because I know that you can certainly have like MMO games, which would be, I guess, a different type. I don't know. I haven't got to that part yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. We've got to make our $1 million first. Like, you must be sitting there going, there is no freaking way you're going to make $1 million. By the way, I've played a few games of this now, and making a profit, trust me, I'm going to probably make this look easy. It's not easy. Like, unless you know actually what you're doing, it's freaking hard. Okay. So we're going to make an operating system, and all we need to do is decide what features we're going to have in our operating system. Now, in our first operating system, we want this to be really basic. So it's just going to be terminal, keyboard input, PC speaker, and we're going to add QA because we want this to be a good product. So we're going to add quality assurance, and we'll fix the bugs and we'll make it nice and stable. And you'll see, if I take that out, we go down here, stability is very high. We add in QA. No, it doesn't actually change it because our stability is already very high. Does anything change? Actually, nothing changes. Like, whatever. The only thing that changes is our recommended team size, which goes up from 5 to 6. But we're still gonna stick with it. But we're not gonna hire a team. We're gonna develop this all on our own. Oh yeah, the $1 million is all gonna be for us. Oh yeah, I tell you what, the feeling when the money comes in. Oh my God, it feels good. Right. So we've got this done. Right, so now what we need to do is develop it. And that's it. It's as simple as that. We're not going to do any GUIs or multi-threading, or we will be doing in later releases of Tiger Shade OS. Oh yeah, we're going to be making freaking billions out of this. Right, so what the hell was I doing? I just closed that down and I didn't want to. Bonehead. Freaking bonehead. Oh, come on, give me... Oh, lion. Oh, yeah, door, the OS, next. Yeah. No, come on. Oh, give me the one that I had. What was it called? I can't even freaking remember what it's called now. Oh, Tiger X will do. It was Tiger Shade OS, wasn't it? I'm going to go with Tiger X. That'll do. So, yeah, I wanted to add QA, and that was it. Right, cool. Develop. So, over here, we'll see the progress bar going up as we develop it. So, let's get going, because it's going to take a little while. And what we do is we just skip all of the dead time. And he comes in, he grabs some coffee, gets working. Look, the clock actually goes round. I was amazed by that when I saw the clock going round. It was like the graphics are so awful in this game that I thought, like, the one thing that they actually do is they put the clock going round. Right, let's keep skipping. Now you can see that this is going to take a long time to develop. Okay, now if we have a look at our profits, now you can see that for 3 months we made a loss while we were developing that contract stuff. Then we made a profit when we actually did that contract work. And now we're back to making a loss. And it's costing us, this office is costing us $641 a month in maintenance. Well, it's going to take us like at least a couple of years to make this software. As you can see, like we've already been going for a couple of months. And we're not even like into the, we haven't even finished the design phase. So this is going to take like a couple of years to develop and release. So we're going to run out of money because we've only got like $5,000. Let's skip. So it goes down. 1 day is 1 month. So yeah, well, we're going to run out of money. So what the hell are we going to do? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to wait until we've almost run out of money, and then we're going to take out a bank loan. Right, now you can see that as time goes on, the expected quality improves. Right, and I tell you what we will do. We'll go to the teams, and we will increase the amount of time that he works a little bit. So we'll work from 8 till 6, which is... That's pretty much as long as you can work. If you have him working longer than that, he'll just sit at his keyboard and snooze because he's too tired to work. Let's keep skipping on. Eventually, I'm going to have to kind of like skip ahead because it is just a case of sitting there. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, well, this is freaking boring. Trust me. Once you get to the point where you actually release the product and start marketing it, and the cash rolls in, and then you start thinking about how you're going to build like an enormous corporate headquarters and have teams of people and a huge basement with a server farm and everything. Oh, it's gonna get exciting. Trust me. Right. So we're still continuing to lose that same $657 a month. I'm going to keep this going until we take out the loan. Once we take out the loan, then I'll kind of skip ahead, I think. But to be honest, we'll be almost done with the design. And then we'll kind of skip the development phase, because it is literally a case of just kind of sitting here, skipping the days until the development's done. So, right, we are almost out of cash. We can last like 2 more days. Yeah, 2 more days we can last. And then we're going to have to take out a loan. And remember, a day is a month, so we can last 2 more months, then we're going to have to take out a loan. Come on, bash out that code. Now, he should be, like, fairly happy because he's got all of his stuff. It doesn't really affect him too much. Now, look, here we go. Right, let's just slow this down a bit. A room is dirty and needs cleaning up because, look, he's been tramping this dirt in, right? But, see, most of the dirt is actually in here, right? So... now we can call in the cleaning staff. Now here's where we call in the cleaning staff, and I've already done the tutorial on this, so not now. And let's get rid of our profits for a minute. Now I could hire cleaning staff, but it costs like $1,000 a month to have the office cleaned. So what we're going to do is just call in temporary cleaning staff, $50 an hour to come in and clean the place, right? So let's speed this up a little bit, and you'll see them arrive and clean the office. Here he is. It's a woman. How sexist! Sexist game. Misogynist. Whoever designed this game. I'm sorry, but that's disgraceful, right? That they have a, like, why does it have to be a woman? Why can't it be a Mexican? No, I didn't say that. I didn't mean it. Okay? That was a joke, guys. Right, so now a lot of people will get the quality up to like great and think, oh, cool. Well, you know what? Let's just go to developing it. Nah, you want to run it till, let's crank this up. You want to run this until you get up to like maxing out the bars. Because what you want is outstanding software. If you're going to make the big bucks, that's how you do it. So, come on, churn the code out. We're almost there. And then we'll go into the development phase. Now, hang on a sec. Oh, let's pause it for a sec, because we're now down to $252. If we go to the next day, right, we're going to be bankrupt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out a loan. So now the most that you can borrow is 100,000, and the longest period you can take it out over is 24 months. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to borrow. Am I going to borrow the 400,000? No, you know what? I'm going to borrow less. I think we'll just take out a $20,000 loan to start. The thing is, if you take out more cash, it's at a lower interest rate. So like 20,000 is at 4%, and as you go up, the bigger the loan, right? The lower the interest rate. So you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take out the 100,000 at 2%. That means I only pay back 48,000 in interest. If I take out like 50,000, right, then I pay like 30,000 in interest, which is, it's like, screw it. Might as well take out the bigger loan. So I'm going to take out the max loan at the lowest interest rate. Cool. Let's get back to it. Right, we are almost done. One more day should see the bar filled. Let's skip the dead time. One more day should see the bar filled. Here we go. Come on, get it done. Outstanding. Right, now we'll switch to develop. Now we're going into the alpha phase. And now this is, like, I confess, this stage is a little bit boring, because all we're going to do is sit here and just click through the days until we get it, the green bars up to the end. So, you know what? Let's skip ahead. Okay, so we're into September, so it's about 6 months later, and we're almost done. Outstanding. We're now going to promote this. Okay, so we're now into beta. Now we're going to fix any bugs. That's probably going to take us, like, I don't know, probably another month. We have used up half our cash. Let's look at our profits. If we click on this, it'll show us our profits, and we can see we've been spending our 686 now on maintenance, and we're paying $6,000 a month on our loan. So, you know, we've only got like maybe 4 or 5 months left, and we're going to be like major league bankrupt. So we need to get this product out to market pronto. But I'll just show you. Look, all the dirt is in here. There's no dirt in here, so we don't need to clean the office. He can sit at his desk, dirt free. Hey, do your work, slacker. I saw him then. He was slacking off. Right, we're done. We're done. We've completed all the bugs. Let's release the product. Do we want to start marketing? Oh, yes, we freaking do. And we're going to market it to everything. Radio, newspapers, and television. Now, that's going to cost $6,500 per month. That's what we're going to spend each month. But look, we've already made 125,000. Right, and today, look, we're making 84, 83. Now, it goes down over time. But yeah, we have made 125,000 on that. And we're keeping going. Come on, go. We're going to continue talking to the press, continue marketing this product, and hopefully we should start. Let's have a look at the Software Times and see what it says. Nothing about us. Review section. Yeah, doesn't say anything about us. That's a shame. What about business section? Oh, large gross this month for Skysoft. Skysoft made a whopping 500,000 this month. Oh, look. We're making 500,000. We're flying, making them worth a whopping $630,000 with one releases in their catalogue. Oh my lord, we are flying. Now, there's all kinds of stuff that we need to get into. Let's get rid of that. Go away. Let's slow this down for a sec. Well, no, screw it. Speed it up. Because we're making tons of cash. We're still talking to the press. We're still making 360,000 at the moment. We're already almost at 1 million. After this month, we'll have made about like 1.2 million or something. We're just absolutely flying. We can get into all kinds of stuff now. Like distribution channels. You can decide whether you're going to have online distribution or distribute through retail outlets, or you could set up your own distribution network. You can buy other people's companies, and you can do all kinds of things. It's freaking insane. I haven't even got into half the stuff that you can do in this game, but I'm already freaking loving it. Look at this. 1.2 million. Right? Now, this office that we've got here cost us what? I don't know, like about $6,000 or $7,000 to make, to build. Just think of the freaking insane offices that we could build with $1 million. Right? We can start hiring people, and the whole thing about like hiring, it's like you do like a search for people, and dependent on your reputation, you attract better quality people, and you have to set their salaries, and you have to hire different people for different roles, and all kinds of freaking stuff. Let's skip to the next day. We are still making staggering amounts of cash. We are going to milk it. We're still making like close to $200,000 a month, right? So look at our profits. How are our monthly profits doing? Yeah, we made almost $250,000 last month. We're making almost 200,000. Oh, sorry. We made just under 200,000 last month. This month, still 173,000. So we're still going great guns. Let's skip another day. Let's skip another month. But we're up to 1982. Now, what we need to do is to take this to the next phase. Okay, and the next phase. I'm going to pause it at that point. We're up to we've hit our 1.5 million in the bank. Now we can go to our loans, okay, and we can pay that back. Now we owe 61,000. So you know what? Pay that back. Done. We're free and clear now. Now let's look at our profit situation. We're no longer going to be paying interest on that loan. So our costs are going to be just our maintenance, which is $700. So $700 a month. We're making still making over 100,000. So like cash at this point, not really too much of a problem. I think we might have one or two more TVs on the wall. And if this was 1995, I think. Where are we? Office. Here we go. Yeah, this unlocks in 1995. We're going to have widescreen plasma TVs all over the office walls and stuff. And we're going to have a massive reception room with TVs and sofas and all that kind of stuff. Now, reception desk, we're going to have pretty secretaries, and we're going to live the life of frickin' Riley. Seriously, guys, I am so glad I started playing this. When I first looked at the game, I looked at the graphics, and I played through the first bit of the tutorial, and I was like, man, this is a boring game. And it doesn't look good. It's boring. Boy, was I so wrong. Okay, guys. So there you go. We've made our first 1.5 million. Everything's looking good. We can take this to the next level. We're going to build a bigger office. We're going to hire a bunch of people, and we're going to do the next release of Tiger X, the operating system, version 2.0. This time, it's personal. Catch you for the next one. Peace out.